the fearsome chupacabra, the gruesome goblin shark, and the elusive Champawat tiger. There are some scary stories out there that defy explanation, and when people set out to find answers, they often stumbled into more danger. Here are 3 terrifying tales of hunters becoming the hunted. In 1995, Puerto Rican farmers woke up to find their livestock drained of blood with 3 small but precise punctures on each carcass. At first, the authorities thought it might be the work of vampires. Then they settled on werewolves. But those explanations didn't satisfy everyone. Soon, the killings were blamed on the mythical chupacabra, a mysterious beast covered in sharp spines, capable of jumping over tall walls and walking through open windows. It supposedly ambushed goats, punctured their jugular veins with ease, and lapped up their blood while they were still alive. Some claimed it left behind tiny houses made of straw for its young, while others said it smelled like a mix of stale urine and rotting meat. With no body or DNA evidence, nobody knew what to make of the chupacabra, so people started making things up. In the months after the first killings, there were reports of chupacabras all over Latin America. They seemed to appear out of nowhere, wreaking havoc on local livestock and vanishing again just as quickly. Some sightings turned violent. According to one version, a farmer from Puerto Rico named Miguel Munoz went out to investigate after hearing strange noises near his pigs. He came across a brown, skinny animal unlike anything he'd ever seen before. It had spines running down its back and glowing red eyes that seemed to bore right through him. Before he could react, the beast lunged, slashing him across the face with its claws. Though he survived the attack, his pig was not so lucky. Another story involved 2 men who went out at night to look for the chupacabra, but they ended up finding something far more sinister. The men encountered a group of heavily armed individuals performing a bizarre ritual around a fire. They had their hands raised as if in prayer, and their faces were painted with frightening masks. The men watched in disbelief as they approached the fire and sacrificed a goat. Then they vanished without a trace. And to this day, nobody knows whether they were cultists, government agents, or something else entirely. All we know is that they're probably not alone. Sightings of the chupacabra continue to this day. Could it really be a real animal that somehow has managed to evade detection all these years? Or could there be something more sinister at play? Perhaps there are things that are better left unknown. When Japanese fisherman Kazuo Akaike hauled a shark out of the sea, his nightmare fuel. It wasn't any ordinary fish. It was a rarely seen goblin shark, also known as the lantern shark or the vampire squid. This particular specimen measured an impressive 12 feet long and weighed about 660 pounds. It had been captured off the coast of Japan in waters some 2,700 feet deep. Goblin sharks are infamous for their extendable jaws, which can shoot forward at lightning speed to catch unsuspecting prey. These jaws are lined with sharp, jagged teeth that can easily tear through flesh and bone. But that's not where the nightmare ends. If that didn't sound bad enough, the shark's skin is incredibly slimy and almost translucent, giving it a disturbingly wet and rubbery appearance. As if that weren't enough, the shark's eyes are a haunting pink color, like those of a freshly slaughtered pig. When the shark was brought to the surface, its skin turned an even paler shade of pink, almost white. The sight of this ghastly creature was enough to send shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned fishermen. They were stunned by the shark's otherworldly appearance and couldn't believe their luck in catching such a rare and terrifying beast. Fortunately, the fishermen had the presence of mind to release the shark back into the ocean instead of trying to bring it ashore. Perhaps it's for the best that we leave some creatures of the deep where they belong, lurking in the dark depths of the ocean. The year was 1907, and the location, the remote village of Champawat in the northern region of India. A man-eating tiger had been terrorizing the local population for months. At first, the villagers thought nothing of it. Tigers are known to prowl the area and occasionally attack humans. But this was no ordinary tiger. It was larger, stronger, and more cunning than any they had ever seen before. The tiger became known as the Champawat tiger, and its name struck fear into the hearts of the villagers. Over the course of several months, the tiger's reign of terror continued unabated. It prowled the streets at night, silently stalking its prey and pouncing with deadly force. Its favorite targets were women and children, who were too slow to escape its clutches. As the death toll mounted, the villagers grew desperate. They offered a reward of 1,000 rupees to anyone who could capture or kill the tiger. Many hunters came forward, but none returned alive. The Champawat tiger was simply too elusive and too powerful to be defeated. Finally, a British hunter named Lieutenant Colonel J.C. Hendershot was brought in to deal with the situation. Hendershot was a veteran hunter, having slain many tigers in his career, but even he was intimidated by the Champawat tiger. After tracking the beast for days, he finally got a chance to shoot it. The tiger charged at him, snarling and baring its teeth. Henderson shot back, but to his surprise, the tiger kept coming. Wounded but enraged, the tiger lunged and knocked the gun out of Henderson's hand. Just as the tiger was about to deliver the killing blow, Henderson shot it again, this time hitting it in the brain. The tiger collapsed, dead at last. When Henderson finally managed to get the tiger into a village, the crowd was stunned by its sheer size and ferocity. It was much larger than any other tiger they had ever seen before. The Champawat tiger's reign of terror was finally over, but its legend lived on. To this day, the villagers tell stories of the tiger's cunning and power, warning their children to stay inside at night and avoid the dangers that lurk in the darkness. But what do you think? Are there any scary stories from your own country that you would like to share with us? We would love to hear them. So please feel free to drop a comment below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more terrifying tales. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. And remember, some doors are better left unopened, and some creatures are better left undisturbed. Until next time, sleep tight and don't let the bedbugs bite. We've reached the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and most importantly, thank you for supporting our channel. If you enjoyed the spine-chilling tales we've shared today, we invite you to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our future videos. And here's a special request. If you want us to keep bringing you more horrifying stories, please support us by liking this video. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to keep searching for the most terrifying tales that will keep you up at night. Thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our video. And from all of us here, have a great day.